Hi everyone, this is Dee Williams with Keller Williams Signature Realty, and today we are going to continue our discussion on leases by talking about the possible fees and costs associated with leasing a home. Okay, so let's start with application fees. So each person aged 18 and over must complete an application. There are no exceptions to this. So it doesn't matter if that person is 18 and will be moving out in a couple of weeks to go to college, or if that person is 87 and hasn't worked in 25 years. There simply are no exceptions, okay? Everyone must complete an application, and there is a fee for each individual application. Those fees shouldn't be crazy and over the top, but it will definitely be a cost. So talk to your realtor and find out what that fee will be ahead of time. You're definitely going to pay first and last month's rent, okay? Then you will also have deposits. One of those deposits could be a pet deposit. So let's talk about pets for a second. You're going to want to be very, very upfront about the size, the breed, and the quantity of pets that you have. You're going to be honest about that. You're going to let it be known ahead of time, and you're going to pay all of your deposits up front. What you don't want to do is to try to get anything past the landlord. Landlords are very savvy, and it's going to cost so much more in the end than if you aren't honest about that, then it would have, if you just would have paid the fees in the beginning. So always be very upfront about that. You are also going to want to know what your possible utilities costs are going to be. So most likely, as the one leasing the property, you will be responsible for utilities. Every once in a while, it might be rolled in, but most likely you're going to be responsible for utilities, right? So you want to have an idea of what those are ahead of time to make sure that everything is within your budget. You also want to budget for possibly lawn maintenance. You need to know if you or the landlord will be responsible for lawn maintenance. Same goes for pool maintenance. Okay, you need to know who's doing what, who's responsible for what, who's paying for what ahead of time. You will also want to make sure that you have renter's insurance. That is so important. If you're renting, whether it's actually a home or an apartment, but in this case, we're talking about leasing a home, definitely have renter's insurance. You work so hard for your money, you should be covered in cases of emergency. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Repairs and maintenance. Sometimes things happen, and you need to know what you're responsible for and to what degree. For example, some landlords may say, hey, I want you to pay the entire service fee when a repairman comes out. Or I want you to pay part of the service fee up to a certain point when a repair person comes out. Some of them might cover it 100%. It just depends. It really varies landlord to landlord. And so you want to make sure you know what the possibilities are, and so that you budget for them. Last but not least, you want to make sure that you budget for the move itself. Moving definitely always comes with an expense, whether you hire a moving company and pay for their insurance and their services, or if you bring in friends and family, you might have to, feed folks. So it doesn't matter. Either way, you need to make sure that your items are safe, that you're covered, but that you budget for everything. All right. Okay, guys, if you guys need anything at all, always feel free to contact me on Facebook or via phone or email. I hope the first week of 2021 is going well for you. I know it's been a very, let's say, eventful week in the country, but I hope for you individually it's going well. I hope that you stick with your plans. I hope that you keep moving forward, okay? All right, you guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.